I don't know who need to hear this, but we are now entering that great lock-in period, all right? I'm talking about between the months of September, October, November, December. If you want to get ahead of the game, man, you better start now. Realistically, you should have started August 31st. But if you didn't, I'm here to just give you some insight to help you. Listen, y'all, I know this year probably was tough for some, and probably year almost probably took a lot of us out. But here, listen, right now in this moment, if you want to start and get ahead of the game for 2026, go ahead and get your goals, your habits, and your thoughts together right now. See, a lot of people are going to wait until January 1st to get their life together. But if you start right now in 90 days, man, you could be a totally different, reinvented person. Listen, y'all, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl, Amber Lene. Welcome here. If you're new here, welcome. If not, you already know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe for a vibe. Listen, y'all. When I started this year, 2025, man, I had so many goals, aspirations, and all these things that I wanted to do. Now, did I accomplish it? Yes, I did. Did I feel like I could do a much more? Yes, I did. But there's no excuse for that, because even though we are in the fourth quarter right now, we are at the last 4 months of the year where you can lock in and I can lock in, and we can be ahead of 90% of people that's going to start on January 1st. See, me, if I start right now, I feel like I'm getting ahead of the game. I'm locking in on what I really want. I'm setting intentions that I want for 2026. I'm saying to myself, I'm going to step into the person that I should have been stepping into for a long time. Like, I'm literally living unapologetically and boldly as me. You know, I'm going to the person that I've been wanting to be. But because I'm getting a head start, I'm beating the curve already, y'all. I'm beating the curve. So if you feel like you had did everything and all that you could this year, you accomplished so many things, you feel like you could have did more, but, you know, time on your sides or life was lifing. Listen, if you want to advance yourself in 2026, I advise you to start right now with me. And I challenge you to challenge yourself to say, you know what, I'm going to lock in for these 30 days. I'm going to lock in for these 60 days. I'm going to lock in for these 90 days to see what these results are going to be like. See, for me, I'm going to share something with y'all, right? Early in this year, I told myself, like, you know, I'm going to lock in on my platforms because, you know what, I want to be somewhere where there's growth there. I've seen growth, so I'm going to work hard. And guess what I did, y'all? I said, if I start right now, I know a lot of people are not going to be where I'm going to be at because, you know what, a lot of people want to be outside, hanging out, partying, or basically doing anything to be distracted instead of focusing on the goals. Now, what comes with not being distracted is like you're gonna cut off a lot of people, whether that's family, friends, hanging out, social parties, whatever it is, because it's like when you get serious about your life, you cut off everything and anything that ain't in the same alignment as you and what you got going on. And that's where I'm at right now for this great lock-in. I'm literally cutting out anything and everyone that is not aligning and serving with me, because when I go into 2026, I want to hit the ground running. And the great thing about it is if you start early, the thing that I love about this saying is that if you stay ready, you ain't never got to get ready. Just think about it, y'all. Imagine starting right now at this time of the year. You want to line yourself up for an opportunity. You don't know if you're going to get the opportunity, but you prepare like you know the opportunity is going to come tomorrow. See, the great thing about preparing is that when it's time for that opportunity to show up in your life and to show up in your space, guess what? You already ready. You done already got everything in line. You done already removed everything out your way. You done already got distractions out your face. So you could just tunnel vision. You can focus on whatever it is that you need to handle the situation, to handle the task, right? So basically, y'all, that's exactly what I'm doing. And I encourage you to do the same for yourself. So my goals, you know, they are short-term turning into long-term goals. But I told myself, like, this is the perfect time to do this because I realized that sometimes the things that we try to run away from doing, we often get the other end of the stick of not doing it sooner because we either waited to the last minute, or we put it off, or we procrastinated, or we found some excuse on why we couldn't do it. All these other things, when simply all you have to do is commit. If you could commit to yourself for 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, you literally can become someone unrecognizable within that time. And it ain't nothing like when you leave the scene. And when I say leave the scene, when you isolate yourself from all those distractions and you pop back out, man, you a whole different person. I'm talking about your mentality, your thought process, the way you carry yourself, the way you talk, the people that you intertwine with. Like, it's nothing better than that. Like, when I say it empowers you, it makes you feel so great, big, and bold. It's amazing. So what I'm saying to you right now is if you have the opportunity right now to say, I want to accomplish this, whether 30, 60, 90 days, to write that down, put it in your journal, and tackle these goals. I guarantee you, if you get rid of everything around you that does not align with you, that does not serve you now, you get rid of the distractions, I guarantee you, you will be ahead of the game by miles, okay? Because everybody's literally going to wait till January 1st to start their New Year's resolution. But if you start your New Year's resolution right now, you're going to be her. You're going to be him. That's all I can say about that. So I'm like so excited, y'all, because I realized that I was one of those people who literally would try to wait till the new year to get my stuff together. But I feel like right now I'm in that moment where everything that I'm doing from the top of this year all the way up into this moment is because I've been preparing for a shift. I've been preparing for the next move. I've been preparing myself for the next big thing. And if I'm already on my P's and Q's, guess what? I'm not scrambling and scraping trying to figure it out. And that's what I want y'all to understand when you watch this video. If you already get your ducks in a row, I guarantee you putting yourself ahead by a year or two. I'm just saying, depending on what it is that you are embarking on. So like me, y'all, I literally have been working on my socials, my platforms. I'm getting more comfortable with being in front of the camera, dropping more content. Like, I'm literally getting that momentum going. See, the thing about it is, it's like, going to the gym and you putting those reps in, right? We all know when you go to the gym, you're not going to see those muscles right away. You're not going to see your six-pack right away. But if you start early enough, if you start your diet and all this early enough, by the time the summer come, you got that body. You is body to the body. I mean, body is T. So think like that, in that sense, is like, if I do what I do right now, I know when the time is right, when the time is for me, I don't have to do nothing but show up and show out. You see, that's why a lot of people start and go to the gym right now, because guess what? They're already giving themselves September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. You giving yourself basically close to a year to get it right, even if you slip up. You feel me? So even myself, y'all gonna see some changes because I'm taking the opportunity to literally pour back into myself, pour back into the things that serves me, pour back into everything that I've been wanting to do. It's just, I'm just gonna go a little bit harder. You know what I'm saying? And one thing, like, you can't outbeat consistency. That's going to show up in everything that you do. Like, those results are going to show. So people try to figure out how some people seem like they had an overnight success in their journey. It's because they never let up off that consistency button. I mean, they worked all the way to the finish line. So if you can just learn right now in this season to stay consistent and not let off the gas and keep the momentum on the pedal, I'm trying to tell you, you're just gonna blow yourself out of the water. And that's how I feel about myself right now. That's why this is a great lock-in for me and you, because if we start right now, and if we show up every single day, and we be consistent about everything that we want to happen in our lives, and our businesses, our work, our jobs, our health and wellness, the sky is the limit, y'all. The sky is the limit. So let me tell you something. Don't be one of those people right now who gets to that point where you keep letting time pass you by. You keep letting things just go and just kind of just going with the dragon. No, be intentional right now. Right now on September 1st, 2025, be intentional about what you want. Because the more intentional you are and then you execute, the better off you will be. Everything will play out just exactly how you want it to play out. And that's what I'm doing, y'all. I've been working. Like, I know a lot of people be thinking I be bull jabbing, but I be working. The only thing is, y'all, is that sometimes the results may not come as fast as you want them. But when they come, it's right on time, just like God. When he pull up on you, it's always the right time. So literally, y'all, I just been kind of working and putting everything together for myself, because by this time next year I'll be up like, a few thousand subscribers, maybe 10 next September. Even before then, who knows, with just me putting in the work. This is right now what's going to separate you from the real and the fake. What's going to separate you from people who really hard working and really about that life, and people who just be talking. You can do all that talking that you want to, but what matters at the end of the day is what your actions do. And actions do not lie. They do not lie, not one bit. I just hope that everybody takes this video and understand that this is your time to lock in on everything that you want for your life, because it only takes one video. It only takes one day for your life to do a 360 and you just up like crazy. I've seen it. I've seen it for myself and I've seen it for others. So let this video be a reminder that do not waste no time. Because if you think there's somebody else out there that ain't going as hard, if not harder than you, there is 100%. There is someone out there right now who is more hungrier than you are. And one thing about it, when it comes to the motivation, when you look at people and you say, why do they have the life that they have and I don't have it? It's because you're not working. You're not putting that work in. You're not working. You keep talking about what they got, but are you doing the work? Are you being honest with yourself and being real and saying like, you know what? I ain't even upload a video. I ain't even post that content today. I didn't even, write down this, that, and third. Exactly. So how could you cry about not having something you ain't even put the work in for? That be people problem. You over here getting that shiny object syndrome in your system, but you not putting the work in to even get it. You feel me? Y'all, I need y'all to lock in for me, because like I said, I'm going to go hard for me as you should for yourself. If you are new to the channel, you already know, like I said, I appreciate you for y'all already know what to do. I'm just going to put y'all on a game right now real quick. Show y'all my screen, because I really do be working, y'all. Y'all go subscribe to the channel and y'all catch me on the book. You know what I'm saying? Go catch me on the book, you feel me? Because I'm working. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm working here. So at the end of the day, like I tell anybody, you just got to lock in. If you want it bad enough, you're going to do the work. You're going to do what you got to. So I've literally been working on all my platforms. And all I'm saying is that you stay consistent long enough, strong enough, you don't give up, and you just keep just locking in every single day. When you're going to look up and you're going to be like, wow. Something that I thought was going to take forever in a day, like, it just happened for me right now in this moment. So I pray that everybody take this opportunity to take their life serious, to take their goals serious, and to change their life in a matter of 3 to 4 months, because it's possible. It's possible. It's very much possible. And I'm already knowing, and I'm telling myself right now in this video that I'm going to be the next best thing when it comes to these social media platforms. I'm going to be the next personality that y'all look at and be like, you know what, she said that. She said, because anything I say about me, I'm doing a dash. So I'm telling y'all right now, this ain't even just me sideways talking, but this is how you got to step into your journey. Like, you have to embody that person that you want to be. You got to step and live and breathe and say, this is already me. This was destined for me. So this is mine. You know what I'm saying? It's mine for the taking. Hope and I pray that y'all take this, don't let this go over your head, and you lock in. Because there's other people out here you going to look at next summer, you going to be like, man, if I would have just stayed down a little bit longer, you feel me, I could have been doing the same thing. And they ain't no worse feeling when you know somebody working harder than you, and you know you ain't doing the work. It's like, damn, I know I ain't working hard enough. But, like I said, y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all better get to it, you feel me? I got the time right now. Don't wait to December 31st. Do it now. Lock in now.